Hi, this is Nolan Jamora. Most of you guys know me as the COO of Isky Racing Cams, but I come to you in another capacity today. I was recently elected to SEMA's MPMC Motorsports Council. And the reason I got involved with that is we're a family business and we've been in business 75 years, and our businesses are under threat along with all you racers out there. We are in favor of the RPM Act, and I just want to talk to Kye about it because he started, like all of us, with cars that were street cars and turned into race cars, and this is what it can end up as. But everybody's under threat right now, and it is the law actually. If they catch you with a street car that you turn into a race car, it is illegal. They haven't acted on it yet, but that doesn't mean they don't. The RPM Act will protect us against that and give us a little leeway, saying that if you take a street car and you make it a race car only, that you are legal. So I don't know, what are your thoughts on that?
Man, I don't agree with that at all, man. Like, growing up as a kid, race cars is what kept me out of trouble. That steered me away from drugs and everything else. So, you know, you got a kid focused on his race car, he's not focused on getting in trouble, you know, and just doing all the bad stuff that you see kids get into nowadays, gangs and whatever else. So, true. That was my way of life, and it's still my way of life at 37 years old. You know, I see where people say we'll be racing Teslas and all that. It's all about the muscle, man. It's all about the sound of the engine and being able to crack the throttle and listening to all your hard work, you know, go to work. And we gotta race Teslas, I just won't race no more, you know, and everybody knows I love racing more than anybody in the world. So,
yes.
You got businesses like you that's, you know, done well with what we do, you know, and somebody like me, this is what I do for a living.
Yeah,
you know?
this is like the whole pits are full of cars that were street cars that are turned into race cars. And they represent shops, mom and pop stores. I mean, it's just a way of life for us. And that's under threat of being taken away. I mean, the thing about it is that we all have to do something. I mean, you can't just let people make rules without considering what's going on. Racing is almost a $2 billion business. Hundreds of thousands of jobs. And they just want to wipe that all off the map. So we got to band together and fight and go to saveourracecars.com. Fill out a simple thing. It's just 2 clicks. It comes up with your representatives in your area, and it sends them a letter telling them how you feel and to consider the RPM Act.
I mean,
so
I guarantee you, if these guys, you know, sitting behind these desks is coming up with this crazy stuff, would actually come out here to a racetrack and see all the young kids, you know, smiling, having fun, seeing the family atmosphere that we have out here.
Oh yeah.
Why would they want to take that away? You know.
I mean, motorsports is a great American passion. I mean, it really is. There's motorsports in every town, every city, every state, and it's generational. So, you know, hits all demographics, all races, all people. It's very simple to get into, and what makes it simple to get into is taking a street car that is old and hopping it up a little bit, putting it in a roll bar, and making it a race car only.
Because you can't relate to all, you know, the big carbon fiber, chromide, you know, dragsters and all that. A normal person like me, I can't relate to that.
Oh, no.
First off, I know I can't afford that.
Exactly,
you know,
right.
I can take my old 86 Camaro in the backyard and make it a race car over time.
Yeah.
You know, all that stuff, you got to buy it, and there's big prices on all that. So, I mean, this is the way that the average person gets to race and have fun with his family and, you know, make memories. And, you know, growing up as a kid, I watched wrestling. I had a bunch of heroes in wrestling. Well, now we're heroes for younger kids growing up. Everything we do, we try to set an example for the younger generation. Taking that away just don't make no sense to me.
No, it doesn't. And so you guys got to do your duty. Help support SEMA, PRI, Performance Racing Industry, ourselves, Isky, the Motorsports Council, Kye and all the racers, Dr. Jamie over there at PRI that is helping out everybody. Tom Brown just testified yesterday. You got to get involved. You got to save it. I mean, it's here now, but in 20 years, your kids might not be able to race. So you really have to get involved. So that's all we're asking. Thanks for listening.
And make sure you don't procrastinate, because this is something you got to act on. If you like drag racing, you got to go fight for it. We're all going to be fighting. We need to fight together and keep this sport alive.
So we'll list the link. It's on your screen there, saveourracecars.com. Get involved.